we're back and we're working on the DoodleBastard again. It's been about a month since I've touched it because I just haven't had the time. I've been away working and everything else, and La Lauren keeps me busy on the weekends, so here I am, once again, working on the DoodleBastard. If you remember, we had to finish up the front engine mounting bracket. Well, I got that set up so that now it's removable. If you notice that there's 3 bolts in it, 2 attached to the engine, and 1 actually goes through the new tab that I mounted on the frame. So this whole thing actually comes right on out of here. I'll show it from the other side to make it a little more explanatory. But this is the bracket for the other side. I made them out of the old engine brackets that used to be on this engine. I just did a little bit of cutting, re-drilling, and tweaked them around a little bit. But from the other side, here's what we're looking at. You see I have my 1, 2, and 3 holes where the bolts come on through, and that's where this guy sits right in here, just like that. And then of course the bolts come through it. So I got the front engine bracket now set up so that way that's nice and solid. I'm going to clean them up and turn them into crescent shapes, so these extra holes where the bolts used to go through will be lopped off, so no need to worry about that. So I went and I got the exhaust pipes that belong to this engine. They came off of those mini choppers you might remember I used to have. That's actually where this engine came from as well. The engine got broken and was given to me to repay a debt, if you will. And the exhaust pipes were given to me to repay another debt. So anyways, we got those pipes. They don't fit on this frame very well. They're a little awkward. They don't quite clearance everything the way that I would like to. So I've been bending and tweaking these things a little bit to try to get them the same, consistent on both sides. And in order to do so, I had to cut off the kickstand because I'd like for the exhaust to route right underneath the frame, right along here, down underneath, and exit out somewhere off to this side, as well as on the other side because it is a dual exhaust. So I've been working on that a little bit, and we're going to try bending and tweaking this a little bit more and see what they look like in just a few minutes. Well, there's our exhaust pipes fit into place. Took a little bending and tweaking. I had to open up this bend a little bit, and I had to open up that bend a little bit, and then I swung the pipe around on its little fulcrum up in here to get it to where it's at. I've got that 2x4 under it just to keep the height to where I want it, because there's no mounting brackets holding it together yet. But that's approximately where I think we're going to have the exhaust pipe. It'll run underneath the frame just like that. It'll exit out somewhere back here. The angled portion that's right here, I think we're going to go ahead and just cut it right off. So that will be removed. I don't much like how the little pea shooters stick out to the side like that, so I think we're going to bring that in, because if I steer and I lean the bike over, we're going to scrape that sucker on the ground. So we're going to bring that up and tight close to the frame so it comes straight out the back here. It is a dual exhaust, as I said, so there is of course one on the other side as well. So there's the exhaust pipe over here, and that also runs the same route down underneath the frame and out the back. So I think that looks pretty neat. This thing is pretty killer. This is going to be a fun little machine. Here's another shot of the pipes going underneath the frame of the DoodleBastard. Of course, we got the twins left and right out of the single cylinder engine. So it's different, but the cool thing about it is if you've ever heard 2 singers sing on the same note at the same time, you kind of have that little warbling effect between the 2 frequencies. Well, this is no exception. When you have the twin note both making the identical sound, it makes it sound extremely raspy and really grunty and growly. And if you've ever watched my mini chopper videos, you'll see immediately what I'm talking about when it comes to the sound. But we'll do a demonstration when we get the thing running of what it sounds like with just 1 pipe versus the 2 pipes on here. Alright, one more quickie. I threw the seat on there in the mock-up tank, along with the exhaust pipes that you got to see. So this might give you the full effect as to what we're looking at here when this bike is assembled and together. And there you go. Leave a comment if you like it, ask a question if you got any, and thank you guys for subscribing.